Now, a few weeks ago, this was brought to my attention. A friend of mine, Lenny, who works down the hallway, said, "Hey, have you seen this? There is a bald eagle named Captain Jack that is here in the Rockford area." So I thought to myself, if I don't make this happen, I've failed myself, and I've failed every listener of 96.7 The Eagle. So here we have Captain Jack from The Eagle with Captain Jack, the bald eagle.
That's right.
And this is amazing. I've had the opportunity to do a lot of things in my career, 20 plus years in radio, celebrities, and going to these great big huge events, but this right here, it's just simply amazing when you're right next to Captain Jack, and just how powerful and majestic this bird is. It's just a beautiful creature.
Yeah, I have to tell you, I was telling somebody today about this. A lot of people have been asking, and they said, you know what that is, Karen? Captain Jack meet Captain Jack. That's a wink of God's eye.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh yeah, wow. I am there.
So tell us a little bit more about the process of coming in contact with Captain Jack. How exactly did that happen? Did he come into your taken care of, and how he got to where he is now?
He did. He was found by somebody along the Mississippi. His eye was bulging out, actually. They're not sure if when he swooped down to get a fish, maybe a stick went in his eye. But when we got him, he was transported to us. We called the vet right away. They came out. We gave IV fluids, antibiotics, stabilized him, everything else. Then we called the specialist. He gave it a really good look over, and he goes, you know what? He's already lost the vision, and his eye is not savable. We need to get it out of there, because if you leave it in, there's always a chance of an infection. Mm-hmm. So he went and took it out. And then after he healed, after months and months of healing, then I decided, you know, Stephen said, why don't you work with him? And we had already had a bald eagle on the glove ruffles, and I kind of thought she was going to be my one and only, and she passed away in 11. And so I started sitting with him and spending hours and talking with him and offering food, and you know what? It doesn't matter how long you've done this. I still get chills that I am the honored individual with those massive talents and his beauty, that I'm the one that gets to display him.
And you can see how comfortable Captain Jack is with you. Sitting calmly, very at home, very, very friendly with you, and you with him as well. What a great feeling, the bond that you have as well.
It's a blessing. It is, you're right. But we were so excited then when Donnie told us about you and everything. It's like, that is a meant to be. That is just awesome.
I think we have to, I don't know how we would do this, but I think we have to give Captain Jack his own shirt. Can we do that? Is that possible? I don't know if you would wear. So let's talk a little bit about the event that's coming up on April the 6th. Tell us a little bit about what's happening.
Yeah, so we are the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Recovery Center. And that happened in 2004, and we've done about 73 bald eagles. And so the way that the event came up is, you know, a lot of the animals that come into Hoo Haven, it costs anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 when we go up to UW. We are completely ran off donations. Okay. And so what we're trying to do with this event is build an emergency fund. Our hopes is $10,000 off of this event. And so this event is called Wine Tasting with Captain Jack. It's his, and you have to be there. So we are getting you a set of tickets and him a set of tickets, so you'll both be there. Of course, we may have to do the same thing that night with you two there, getting some pictures. So it'll be an awesome wine tasting. Captain Jack's making his featured debut there. And that's going to be the big launch of him doing more educational programs in the community, letting people know that this is his new future, and what he's there for is to teach people about Mother Earth and how they can give back. So it's kind of an awesome opportunity to be able to go that night. There's only 100 tickets available. About 25% of the tickets are sold, so we have 75% left. Right. People can visit hoohaven.org to buy tickets, hoohaven.org. Okay. And then we're still looking for about 5 more sponsors as well. So.
And can I throw something in? A lot of people, because we've been doing this for over 30 years, I'm a nurse. Stephen retired not too long ago, was an electrician. Anything that wasn't covered, and still is this way, our paychecks cover. Because you can't take something in and say, well, I'm sorry, I don't have the funds. And so I've been told very recently, Karen, get it out there that people need to give. We need to have an emergency fund. We need to be able, we just had a fox come back for $1,600 from up there 3 days ago. So we're really excited that I'm told there's a lot of people out there that love the great outdoors and all the creatures, and so I think it's going to be really good. And
I'm absolutely honored to be standing next to Captain Jack, the bald eagle. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for coming out. Looking forward to being part of the event on April the 6th, along with you guys. And I have a dinner date for the evening right here.
You do?
I'll keep the wine to myself, I promise. I promise.